Welcome back to Elevate Daily, the space where you rise a little higher every single day. I am your host, Lucy, and today we are talking about a feeling almost everyone experiences at some point, feeling stuck, not broken, not lost, just stuck. Like you're trying to move forward, but something invisible keeps pulling you back. Like you can see the next version of yourself, but you can't seem to reach them. Today, we're going to break that down gently, honestly, and powerfully so you can move again. Take a breath, settle in, let's elevate. There's a story about a horse that grew up tied to a small wooden pot. As a baby, he tried to pull away, but the rope was too strong. Eventually, it stopped trying. Years later, even as a full grown horse, strong enough to snap the rope in seconds, it stayed tied to the same tiny spot, not because it could not break free, but because it believed it couldn't. It wasn't stuck physically, it was stuck mentally. And that's how feeling stuck often works for us. We're not trapped by circumstances, we're trapped by old beliefs, old patterns, old stories, old version of ourselves. The horse wasn't weak, it was conditioned. And so are we. Here's the truth most people don't realize. Feeling stuck is not a sign that you're failing, it's a sign that you are outgrowing something. You feel stuck because your old habit doesn't match your new identity, your old environment doesn't match your new standards, your old belief don't match your new desires, your old patterns don't match your new direction. Stuckness is not a dead end, it's a signal, a message, a moment of friction that says you are ready for more than this. You're not stuck because you're incapable, you're stuck because you're expanding. Here's the mindset shift that changes everything. Stop asking, why am I stuck? Start asking, what am I outgrowing? One question keeps you in the past, the other pulls you into your future. When you ask, why am I stuck? Your brain searches for flaws. When you ask, what am I outgrowing? Your brain searches for truth. Maybe you're outgrowing a version of yourself that stayed quiet, a pattern that kept you small, a habit that drained your energy, a relationship that limited your growth, a belief that told you you were not ready, a lifestyle that's no longer fit who you are becoming. You're not stuck, you're shedding. And shedding feels like friction, it feels like confusion, it feels like resistance, but it's actually transformation. Here's a tool you can use today, simple, grounding, and powerful, the 1 degree method. Instead of trying to overhaul your entire life, shift by 1 degree, just one. Because 1 degree of change repeated daily creates an entire new direction. Here's how it works. Identify the area you feel stuck: confidence, habits, identity, energy, purpose. Ask, what 1 degree of movement I can make today. Not a limp, not a transformation, just a shift. Choose something tiny but meaningful. One honest conversation, one boundary, one new thought, one small action, one moment of courage, one pattern interrupted. Do it today, not perfectly, just intentionally. Repeat tomorrow, 1 degree at a time. This is how you move again, not by force, but by direction. Here's the reframe that brings everything together. You're not stuck, you are transitioning. You're between versions, between identities, and between chapters. It feels uncomfortable because you're stepping out of the familiar into the unknown. It feels heavy because you're carrying old beliefs that no longer belong to you. It feels confusing because your mind is catching up to your growth. But this is not a setback, this is a shift. And every shift feels like stuckness right before it becomes momentum. You are not stuck, you are evolving. You are shedding old layers, you are stepping into new space, you are becoming someone your past self can't even imagine. And the moment you stop fighting the feeling, the moment you stop judging the pause, the moment you stop calling it failure, you'll realize you're not stuck, you're rising. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing growth. Thank you for choosing yourself. New episodes every day. Your elevation continues tomorrow. Thank you.